Hello, you guys, and welcome to episode number 5 of the Rasheem, Arsenio, Stewart podcast. Hope you all had a good week. And just to let you know, I thank you for your support. I thank you guys for watching the episodes and the shorts. It really means a lot to me. So if you'll do me a favor for this episode and any videos I got up, please hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, and help spread the word. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to at least 25 subscribers or more by October 31st, which is in a couple weeks from now. Y'all can help me out, help spread the word, and I'll continue to spread the word about my channel to different people. Maybe that will help. Well, today I want to do an episode today on about me having autism. Pretty much I'm going to call it autism is a blessing, not a curse. When I first found out I was diagnosed with autism, they call it Asperger's, but since they don't like that term no more, now it's called Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD. I just call it, just having autism. I found out I was in Arcadia, Florida at the time, back in January 2015. So in a few months, it'll make 9 years since I got the diagnosis. And at first, when I found out, I had a little bit of idea because there was some signs, certain things, certain social cues or lack of social cues that I realized in myself. But I didn't think it was autism. I thought it was just something a little bit abnormal, but not something I can't handle or can't, do better with. But when I found it was autism and I found out what it's all about, at first, I was a little upset. I felt like all the other stuff that I've been dealing with and was dealing with at the time, I feel like, God, why you have to add this to my plate? I probably can't handle it. I thought I was being cursed, all this other stuff. But I came to realize and understand when the mental health therapist, which I was seeing at the time once a month, he told me that look at it in the positive aspect. That now makes you different. I know everybody wants to be normal. Everybody wants to be the same. But when you got about 8 billion people on planet Earth, you got to find some way to stand out and be different. So that's why, in a way, you can look at this as a blessing because that now makes you different and unique. And And that's where the initial idea came from. And one of the things I always like to quote is embrace your uniqueness. And autism, yeah, it's a mental health thing. It's something I have to deal with and probably something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. But it is actually a blessing because that does make me unique. It makes me see the world and think about things in a different perspective than what most normal people, in air quotes, would have to deal with on a daily basis. So in a great way, I can embrace my uniqueness. I can embrace the differences that God made me to be a light, to be an influence. That's why when I tell people this in different groups, organizations, and individuals, even somebody told me the other day, I would never guess you have autism. You just act pretty much so normal. I know some people say that means you're masking it, you're trying to hide it or whatever. But no, I'm just trying to present myself as me, Rasheem. Every single day I try to be myself. I don't try to really act differently from one group to another. I try to be, this is who I am. Like in the words of the Game and 50 Cent, either hate it or love it. And that's hard for me to do that because I will admit I'm a people pleaser. I love to please people. I want people to like me, to accept me for who I am. But I know in life that's an unrealistic thing. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to accept you. But I wish people to understand me and understand if this is who I am, this is what I got to deal with on a daily basis. And again, a lot of people would, some people won't. And does having autism Is it hard for me to do it? Go through life? Yeah, there'll be some situations it's hard, especially with certain jobs. Even me doing day labor stuff, like some of the basic day labor job duties could be easy for a normal person, but somebody who's autistic like me, and especially who like to have visual cues or visual understanding how to get a work done. And when you work with some of these people that are your boss for the day and they don't want to really show you, they tell you how to get it done, but they don't really show you how it gets done. Even if you explain to them, look, I'm more visual. If I don't see a visual, how can I do what you interpret what you want to get done unless I can see it visually? It can get a little frustrating for me, and it can sometimes get frustrating for the person that you have to report to, or he's giving you the orders to do what you got to do. So that's one aspect. I've been recently trying to get back in the dating pool slowly. Nothing, no rush, but just trying to here and there. I had a couple of dates, if you want to call it dates, and they've been pretty decent on my end. I can't speak for the other person. I thought they went surprisingly good for considering the circumstances. I just don't know if the people can at at the stage of my life. I'm almost 45. I'll be 45 next May. I don't know people, even people dating people in that age range. I'm trying to keep the age range between like mid 30s to like right around my age, maybe an age or two older at most. I don't know those a lot of people. I'm not saying they won't have patience, but they want you to be a little more stable as far as financially, emotionally, mentally. Now, there's been a couple of people, I mean, trying to get to know better, or understanding my circumstances, and that is great. And you want to keep those people around, even in friendship, you want to keep those around. But the people who don't understand, or don't have the time, or don't have the patience, or they expect you to be at a certain point, but you're not there, but not willing to give you the time and the patience to get you there or help guide you to get there or give you advice how to get there to the level they want you to be at or better. That at this point, I will tell you, I'm not gonna say ghost them, but what I would say is, respectfully say, hey, you and me are not at a different points. We're not a fit. Maybe romantically, maybe we're probably a fit friendship wise, but otherwise, it'll be better if you try to find somebody else that fits your needs better where you need them to be at this point in your life. And unfortunately, I did say that in the right way to somebody, but I feel like now they have. I don't want to say they ghost me, but they haven't really responded back in the last few attempts of communication, just making sure they're okay or whatever. And that's fine. And I wish them nothing the best. God bless them. I'll pray. I'll continue to pray for them. I don't. I don't wish them no ill will, no ill feelings. It's just a part of life. It's just something you have to deal with. Something you have to, on a daily basis, just move on and just on to the next one. And it's not easy trying to do it through. Um, right now, I'm on a Christian dating app. Now, I did hear in a video today on YouTube, and this was interesting, that one video was talking about people autistic dating. They did suggest that you should try to put yourself back out there in face and not just do it through a dating site or rely on an algorithm to pick your mate or, you know, champ your fate. And I thought it was interesting because one of the things I'm trying to overcome is my rejection issues. And one other thing about being autistic, it's kind of like it was certain social situations where you're a little more gun shy to put yourself out there more than normal people. And that's one of the things I'm still trying to work through on a daily basis is putting myself out there and handle the fact somebody doesn't like me who I am, just to say, you know what, move on to the next one. And I feel like at times I get better with that, but sometimes it's still hard. So I would ask you for your prayers on that. And otherwise, it's been a blessing to understand that this is who I am. This is a part of me, and I hope again to use this as a platform to encourage people, and maybe eventually one day I will share that on a bigger stage, like a TED Talk stage, or other big platforms like that to let people know this, because I am autistic doesn't mean I can't strive to be something special out there in the world today. So that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. It's a little shorter than my episodes lately, but I want to thank you for listening. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or any words of encouragement for my situation, please leave it in the comments section. Also, in the next few weeks, we'll be coming up to episode number 10, which will be at some point of the episode, or maybe the whole episode, depending on how many questions I get to answer, is the Q&A. In the next couple weeks, I'll explain how that's going to go, where you can put the questions so I can answer and make sure you get shouted out for it, okay? Again, help spread the word to my channel so I can get some more subscribers soon. And also, for you people who believe in whatever your higher power is, I ask you to pray that God will help raise some finances so I can get a laptop computer soon, so I can maybe get this job and do it more remotely, so I don't have to be on my feet as much, because sometimes after certain jobs my feet be hurting pretty bad, so especially my right foot. So y'all keep that in prayer as well. And that's pretty much going to end the episode. Again, I hope you guys embrace uniqueness. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And I'll leave you with a short Bible verse. It's from 1 Corinthians 16:14. And everything you do, do it in love. Looking forward to coming up with next week's episode number 6. And by sometime tomorrow, you'll have your motivational minute quote of the week. All right, again, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Take care. God bless. Bye.